Last week, Manchester City emerged victorious in a nail-biting Champions League final against Inter Milan, securing a 1-0 victory. This historic win not only marked their first European Championship, but also completed a remarkable treble for the team. They've become the first English club since their city rivals Manchester United in the 1998-99 season to triumph in the Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League all in the same campaign. Today, we invite you to join us as we delve into a captivating comparison between these two remarkable teams. But before we proceed, we kindly request that you consider subscribing to our channel, as it would greatly support us. There are notable similarities between the title race this season and the 98-99 campaign. Neither Manchester City nor Manchester United held the top spot in the league for an extended period until the latter half of the season, and both teams found themselves chasing Arsenal at different stages towards the end. Just as United clinched the title by going on a remarkable 20-match unbeaten run to surpass Arsene Wenger's team, City secured their 5th title in 6 years by going unbeaten in 15 consecutive Premier League games. From a statistical standpoint, Guardiola's pursuit of the treble has been more impressive. City accumulated 89 points and scored 94 goals, while United finished the season with 79 points and 80 goals. In terms of individual performances, Dwight Yorke was the top scorer for Ferguson's side with 18 goals, which is only half the tally that Erling Haaland has achieved for City, scoring an impressive 36 goals. Defensively, Guardiola's team conceded 33 goals, which is tied for the fewest in the league alongside Newcastle. On the other hand, United conceded 37 goals in the 98-99 season, more than Arsenal, Chelsea and Leeds. In the Champions League, Manchester City topped their group, finishing ahead of Borussia Dortmund, Sevilla and Copenhagen. Meanwhile, Manchester United secured a second-place finish behind Bayern Munich, but ahead of Barcelona and Brøndby. Since then, Pep Guardiola's City side has achieved victories over RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, prevailing in two-legged ties primarily due to resounding home wins. The final proved to be their most challenging match, but midfielder Rodri secured the trophy for City with a winning goal in the 68th minute at the Atatürk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul. In 1999, Sir Alex Ferguson's United had fewer rounds to navigate, as the Champions League comprised 24 teams instead of 32. However, they still had to overcome Inter Milan and Juventus over 2 legs before facing Bayern in the final. United's European campaign was notably more tumultuous compared to City's. City scored 32 goals and conceded only 5, while United, in contrast, scored 29 and conceded 16 en route to lifting the trophy. While City did not concede more than 1 goal in any Champions League match this season, United engaged in several high-scoring thrillers. This includes a pair of 3-3 draws against Barcelona in the group stage and a dramatic 3-2 comeback victory against Juventus in the second leg of the semi-finals. Moreover, City's path to the FA final has been smooth, while United's 98-99 campaign was challenging. Guardiola's team breezed past Chelsea, Arsenal, Bristol City, Burnley and Sheffield United without conceding a goal, achieving a perfect defensive record unseen since Everton in 1965-66. In the final, City defeated United 2-1 without extraordinary drama. In contrast, United faced setbacks, coming from behind against Middlesbrough and Liverpool and requiring replays to overcome Chelsea in the quarter-finals and Arsenal in the semis. However, when comparing the two teams, the question arises: which team was superior? Ferguson's Manchester United predominantly played in a 4-4-2 formation, despite his concerns about being outnumbered in midfield during European competitions. United's success relied on their ability to outperform their opponents in every aspect of the game, playing with an intensity that few could match. Looking back, the players from that era often emphasised the way Ferguson made them feel rather than his tactical innovations. He motivated them through highly competitive training sessions and inspiring speeches. He instilled a sense of urgency and a commitment to seizing the moment, and his players followed him in thrilling fashion. For Guardiola, the picture is very different. His treble-winning team are meticulously drilled. Team shape has been refined in ways that are hard to pick up without detailed analysis, and also in ways that are obvious, such as John Stones' defender midfielder role. The arrival of Erling Haaland has brought further adjustments to City's tactics, with games where it seems they have strategically countered his impact up front by deploying, for instance, 4 centre-backs in defence. Sometimes the tactical switch-up itself becomes a significant aspect, serving as a reminder to opponents that Guardiola's team and their approach can't be anticipated or easily countered. So, when it comes to choosing between Manchester United and Manchester City, let's analyse the performances of 11 players and rate them accordingly to compare the two teams. Starting with Manchester United, their goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel is widely regarded as one of the greatest goalkeepers of the modern era, if not of all time. He was a towering figure in United's history and in the game itself. Rating for the 98-99 season, 9.5 out of 10. Next, Gary Neville, one of Ferguson's most loyal and determined soldiers, epitomised his manager's beliefs and followed his rules. While not known for his attacking prowess, Neville was a consistently solid defender whom Ferguson trusted to perform in challenging moments. 8.75 out of 10. Moving to the defensive line, Jaap Stam perfectly fits Ferguson's vision for the defence. Aside from his imposing physical presence, Stam possessed speed, bravery and skill on the ball. His impact was immediate and he was one of only 2 players, along with Schmeichel, to feature in all 13 European games that season. 9.25 out of 10. Ronnie Johnson, although less recognisable among the star-studded lineup, played a crucial role in Ferguson's plans. Alongside fellow Norwegian Henning Berg, who excelled as both a fullback and a centre-back in the quarters and semi-finals, Johnson proved to be a highly accomplished centre-back. 8.5 out of 10. Dennis Irwin, the longest-serving player at the club during the treble-winning season, had witnessed the transformations at United. Despite the passing of nearly a decade, he remained the first-choice fullback, embodying the composed demeanour and big match mentality that Ferguson valued. 9 out of 10. David Beckham was often praised for his exceptional right foot and incredible physical tenacity. However, he was also a highly intelligent footballer, displaying a keen sense of his own abilities and limitations. Beckham always sought the optimal moment to release the ball and was unselfish in his play, unless there was a free kick opportunity near the goal. 9.25 out of 10. Roy Keane, although he missed the final, had a standout performance in the semi-final second leg in Turin. At that moment, he was regarded as the world's finest midfielder, possessing unparalleled abilities and an imposing force of personality. He deserves a 9.5 out of 10. Paul Scholes is fondly remembered as one of the greatest players in English football. If there could ever be another Scholes, Guardiola would undoubtedly have placed him at the heart of his City team. 9 out of 10. Ryan Giggs, with the most illustrious career in the 145-year history of Manchester United, reinvented himself during his 30s, just as effectively as he burst onto the scene as a dynamic winger in his teens and 20s. 9.75 out of 10. Dwight York, known for his ice-cool finishing, lightning speed and remarkable ability, possessed the ability to explosively adjust himself to strike the ball at any height. His contribution to the treble-winning season was unquestionable. He finished as the top goalscorer, not only in the overall season, but also in all 3 competitions that United triumphed in. 9.75 out of 10. Andy Cole formed an astonishingly effective partnership with York. Their generosity towards each other on the field was evident, and when they surged forward with pace, they were electrifying to watch. Cole finished second in goal scoring, trailing only York. 9.25 out of 10. The total rating for the selected players is 101.5. On the Manchester City side, we have a remarkable squad. First, Guardiola specifically chose Ederson to construct his team's possession-based style. While 5 Premier League goalkeepers have kept more clean sheets than Ederson's 11 this season, no club has conceded fewer goals in the league than the champions. Ederson's importance to the team cannot be underestimated. Rating 8.75 out of 10. Akanji was the right addition at the right time last summer, and his versatility across the defence has eased the burden on his teammates. 8.75 out of 10. Then we have Ruben Dias, who has emerged as a revelation since joining City 3 years ago. He played the most Champions League minutes in their run to the final. Dias exemplifies the new breed of centre-back, combining traditional qualities of strength and aerial dominance with exceptional confidence on the ball. Additionally, he displays natural leadership qualities. 9.25 out of 10. Nathan Ake has adapted to the system that requires him to play as both a centre-back and a full-back, depending on the team's ball possession. While he featured less in Europe this season, he hit top form at the right time. 8.75 out of 10. John Stones has now established himself as one of the greatest English defenders in the history of the game, both for his accomplishments and his style of play. He plays a crucial role in both his club and national team, embodying the Guardiola system. 9.5 out of 10. A master in the defensive midfield position, Rodri also possesses the ability to produce jaw-dropping strikes on goal. He's been Guardiola's most utilised player this season and scored the winning goal in the final. 9.75 out of 10. Bernardo Silva exemplifies the archetypal Guardiola player, understanding and executing the demanding tasks assigned to him. He is a unique talent who naturally solves problems on the pitch. 9.5 out of 10. Then we have De Bruyne, who is widely regarded as the greatest midfielder of his generation. When Guardiola's team is under pressure to score a crucial goal, De Bruyne is the go-to player to create it. His pinpoint crosses with his right foot or penetrating passes through the midfield are just a glimpse of his repertoire. 9.25 out of 10. In what was intended to be his final season at City, Gundogan's exceptional performances have raised the question of why he should not continue playing beyond his 33rd birthday. His late-season flurry of goals, including 2 in the FA Cup final, demonstrates his effectiveness in all aspects of the game. Replacing him will be a challenge. 9.5 out of 10. After a difficult first season, Jack Grealish has been integrated into City's starting 11. He's extremely difficult to dispossess without committing a foul and propels his team forward into attacking positions. 9 out of 10. Haaland has shattered records and had a truly remarkable debut season in English football. 9.75 out of 10. The total rating for the City players is 101.75. In the end, Manchester City emerges as the victor by a narrow margin. We're aware that comparing teams from different eras is a complex task, and that such assessments are subjective in nature. However, we'd love to hear your opinion on which team you believe is superior. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this content enjoyable, be sure to subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.